Hi everybody, welcome back to Della Debt Payoff. In today's video, we're doing our October 2025 debt payoff update. October was a big month. It was our magic month for us. We had 3 paychecks instead of the normal 2. We used some of that to pay off some additional debt for our loans. We put some more into our emergency fund, and we ended up opening a brokerage account and investing some additional money there. So it was a big month for us, considering we opened that brokerage account and just all the money we brought in. I have uploaded all of our paycheck budgeting videos for all 3 paychecks to my channel, so go ahead and check out those. So I'll be uploading the October 31st paycheck budget to actual sometime next week, because that paycheck's gonna have to carry us through into November. But we did make payments from that quote unquote that paycheck date for these balances here. So let's just get into it. First debt is my Honda, and at the end of October, that balance was $3,304.92. The monthly payment for that is $343.23. And in October, we ended up paying $650 towards this loan, which was pretty good. Much higher than the payment amount. Next up is my husband's Chevy. That balance at the end of October was $29,967.62. We're under $30,000 on that loan. So the monthly payment amount due for that is $553.68. And in October, we paid a little more at $570. Moving on down to his student loans, he has 4. The first one is from his freshman year of college, to live and pay for his dorm accommodations. So that was dispersed to him in 2015. So it's 10 years old, and we're tired of seeing it, tired of looking at it. And since he is in the SAVE plan, and that's currently in litigation, there's no payment due, but there's interest. We've decided to focus on paying off this one first. And so that balance at the end of October was $3,187.33. Like I mentioned, no payment due for these loans, but we did pay $700 to this loan. Pretty good, I think. Pretty good, just shoveling it away at this loan. The interest rate here is 4.29, so it is low, especially now for interest rates. But we're just tired of having it. Okay, student loan 2. We ended October at $12,785.53. Payment due is 0, but my husband's employer pays $250 a month for their employees for student loans that they have, max $250 max. And since he's in kind of forbearance right now, that is going to the highest interest rate loan, which is super nice. So this loan is the highest one at 6.6%. And that's the next one that we want to tackle. So this loan, the first one, is projected to be paid down and off I can't remember if it's March or April of 2026. So that's pretty soon. And then we're going to start tackling this one pretty heavily. So actual is also, we did not pay anything, but his employer did, so $0 there. All right, student loan 3. At the end of October, that balance was $20,791.31. Payment due 0, actual 0. And then his final one is student loan 4. Ended the month of October at $19,457.13. Paid 0, payment due 0, actual paid is also $0. So these two are going up every month. This interest rate is 6.08, so it is pretty high. It's over 6%, but this is definitely way higher at 6.6, and this one is pretty much the same as the first one at 4.3. This one's 4.29. So these two we're not paying on, but they are going up each month, and we're just not sure if it would be best to, like, mathematically it would be smartest to just tackle this one and forget about this first one. But with it being such a low amount and it being so old, they're all kind of old, I guess, but mathematically it would make sense to pay this one first and then this one and then this one, then this one. But we're not doing that right at this moment. But we're just wondering if the viewer, if you had some insight on if we should be paying just interest on these other two, or if we should split some of these payments 50-50 after we pay this off around March. We're just not sure how to tackle it. So these 3 are from his 3 years of his graduate program. So this one was probably dispersed in 2019, this one in 2020, and this one in 2021. So those ones are what those are from. So let me know what you think down below. I always find comments pretty interesting and insightful. So this is all our consumer debt. So let's go to our mortgage. We don't have 2 properties, but our mortgage loan is split into 2 loans, so we did not have to pay PMI because my husband's not a MD doctor, but is in the medical field, and we found a bank that would honor him as an MD doctor, and certain professions are not required to pay PMI because they're so high paying and steady. So that payment at loan balance ended at $79,748.41. The payment amount due is $449.61. We ended up paying $480, $2 more than our payment from last month. So mortgage 2, we ended that at $175, $172.59. Payment due, this is just principal and interest. This is not our escrow, which we do have, $1,103.88. And we paid $1,140.32. All right. So let's total up our total debt for the end of the month is $414. Lots of fours. $414.84. Monthly payment due $2,450.40. And we ended up paying $3,540.32, which is a difference of $1,089.92 that we paid additionally. So let's take a quick glance. Yeah, so we're down by that much. Down by, or no, that's not what we're down by. Once we're up by on our payment, good thing I wrote in pencil today, we are down by, from September, $2,124.02. So that's how much our balances have decreased for our overall loans. What else did we look at previously? Our car loans. Let's take a look at our car loans. That total for October was $33,272.54. $33,272.54, which is about 9.66% of our total debt. And this is what I'm super excited about. If you remember previously, my goal has been to be under $90,000 by December for our consumer loans, and we met that this month. So our consumer and student loan balances at the end of October was $89,493.84. Super exciting. So we're definitely going to be under 90 by December since we're already here in October. While these loan balances are going up, we're paying off these other ones. In November, I plan to just pay this Honda loan balance off. So that will be done, off our books. Don't have to make this monthly payment again. Our plan is to redistribute part of that out to the Chevy. But I think we're really gonna try to bulk up. Yeah, we've previously been paying just $500 a month for the student loan. I think we're gonna try to bulk that up some more, probably $100. This will probably go up by $50. And then maybe try to pay the interest that is accruing on these two loans. Not sure yet. Let me know what you think in the comments. We also might just try to start investing like another $50 or $100 a month into our brokerage account that we made. But we'll see. But this is super exciting for October. We met the goal that I had set for December. I suppose thinking and looking back on it now, we were definitely going to meet that goal. Even though we did pay extra in the month of October, we were definitely going to meet that goal by December. But sometimes it's just nice to set goals that you know or you're going to meet. So this definitely is inspiring me to set more challenging goals, to see how we can push ourselves. And I think the next goal I'll have in mind is to be under 85,000, but I'll try to see where that would easily happen, and then try to see if we can rework it to make it happen sooner. But that's all I had for today. We covered the same things that we did last week. Car loans last month. Car loan for September was at 9.9% of total debt. October, it's down to 9.66. So we're going good. We're doing good for that. Excited, feeling encouraged. This is still a lot of debt, which people like to remind me. Trust me, I know. But we're making progress. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.